It's gonna be Kristin Kreuk.
Because, and this is not about me, but I just moderated stuff at San Diego Comic-Con and I had a big director panel, and I didn't, I sort of teased the audience with Resident Evil, and I didn't do like, do you want to see more footage? You know, and like, you get what I mean, I'm just not built like that.
It's okay, man, it's alright.
Michael is, though.
Well, I know. No, Michael has the enthusiasm. You should, you want to, I'm joking.
Let's switch places, you're bald.
Right. 100%. First of all, I want to say that I think it's, thank you for doing the con, and thank you for all the entertainment, for all the years on the show. I know how the long hours you guys worked. Just want to say thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, I also appreciate all the long hours it took for you guys to be here, because it's not easy to come to these things, so thank you. You guys having fun? I know it's early, but like, these are cool. The more I do them, the more I see how it makes so many people happy, and that makes us happy. It really does. I mean, I would do this if people weren't happy here, except for you. You don't look very happy. Is there anyone here who has not seen the show?
I don't think so.
What are you doing here? Well, you know what? You can watch it anywhere now. I love it. Who's new to watching Smallville? Cool. Some newbies? Raise your hand. No, that's great. All right.
Jumping in. What's the most ridiculous meteor freak of the week plot you still can't believe you filmed with a straight face?
The she got really big.
Deer?
When she ate the deer with the dislocated jaw.
That's an Oscar.
I don't
She's great at Cape Fear, by the way. Oh, so good.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
But that one was pretty ridiculous. The one where when he touched you or whatever, you turned into wax and we all had to get...
That was awful.
But not Tom! Just the rest of us had to get that full body wax.
I think I blocked that episode.
You didn't have to do it. Just saved us all.
How about the wishes?
That
It was silly, but it's kind of culty now. People like it.
yeah, it's so ridiculous that it's fun.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with Kristin.
Sure. Smallville around for 10 seasons. What's a fan theory or a piece of art that genuinely surprised you? I'm giving the art or a
Oh, the fan theory that I didn't know about was that Lana was kryptonite. She was a kryptonite freak. She was a meteor freak. And that's why Clark was in love with her.
From the beginning? I know.
Yeah, that was the theory?
No, she wouldn't be able to get close to you.
No, it wasn't like that. She was like one of the
Freaks.
You know, I know, let's use the word freaks anyway.
I know
It's not cool.
Let's call them
challenge.
Yeah.
Have you seen any fan art that's genuinely been like, oh wow?
Santies.
Yeah.
Figurines he made of us.
Yeah.
You can explain the height.
They're like figurines of our characters that he 3D printed.
He did.
And they're really cool. And also I've gotten 2 different paintings or drawings of my dog that are really great, and I still have them.
That doesn't feel like it's show related.
It is, yeah. How about they're like Lex, like Nathan Clark and Nathan Lex as a couple. You know? I always found those to be funny, like they thought, oh, there's something there. Maybe there was. Don't know. You're right.
Kelsey's art.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Jumping into the next one. So let's talk about Talkville. Tom, you and Mike watched all the episodes for the podcast. Which episode was a lot better than you remember, and which episode needs to be erased from existence forever?
You know, the whole experience for me, I didn't see a lot of episodes. There's some in the beginning, and then I stopped watching, sort of, except for like 100th episode and this and that. But I have a brand new appreciation for the show. I really did. I was like enjoying it. And now I'm in season 8, and we're starting 9 on Tuesday. Yes, we're starting 9. And, you know, I'm not in it. And it's okay. I'm actually enjoying it, you know, and I don't know, it's different for me. It's, watching, I have a real appreciation for. What do you think, Tom?
Well, I can't say that I want any of them to not exist because I do have an appreciation for the effort in every episode.
But what episode do you think is just a piece of shite?
I don't. I mean, we rate the show. We rate shows on the Rosenbaum scale. And
Rose and bomb. So it's 3 roses down to a heater, which is right down the middle, and then 3 bombs.
I don't-
3 bombs. I've given it 2 bomb or 3 bomb.
I don't think I've given any bombs because I appreciate the effort.
You
Yeah.
haven't given anything a bomb.
Appreciate the effort.
Even the bad ones.
Is effort on the measurement scale?
No, it's either good or bad.
It is for me. It is for
Well, good. You have a good heart.
So
Yeah.
when we were on the cruise, people were voting the ones that they thought were some of the worst movies.
Like
To me, I
somebody
really
voted
like Thirst.
season 4. Season 4 is
Thirst.
not great.
Kristen and I think Thirst is bad. And then they went the entire, what did you say that already?
What?
The entire season 4.
That's what one of the answers was. But you know
Like,
what?
wow, that's 22 right in a row. Okay.
But there were some great freaking episodes, like Onyx, Transference, Reckoning, things like that. I mean, you guys, I love watching you guys. And Tom, it was like really fun. And like you could turn, when you got to cry, Kristen, when he tried to kiss you at the end of season, whatever the hell it was.
We were seeing his crying.
Yeah, and she's got kryptonite poisoning and he's chained. I was like, oh my God, this is tragic. You know?
Well, there's something also to be pointed out that with these performances is that you guys were working on a TV schedule, so you have to deliver in like, how many takes did you have for that scene?
I don't remember. We spent a lot of time on that scene in particular, but I feel like we got more takes on Smallville than I have on any show since.
You know what? Except they used to like, oh, Rosenbaum knows his stuff, so they wait till the end of the day when the lights are going, everything's, we're losing light. And they're like, okay, Rosenbaum's close up, we got 5 minutes, let's get it. Close off, do you remember that?
I don't remember that, but we got 6 takes a lot. I remember we would go into, that feels like
That's,
hurt.
I'm like, that's great. Most
No,
of,
I get 2.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very impressed you got 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we had money on that show, and we had a lot of time on that show compared to other things that I think.
Sometimes too many takes.
I would agree with
If
that.
James Marshall
Yes,
was
not oh God, sometimes directors would go on and on and on.
Like, I'm tapped out at 4, and that's the actors you hired, so you're 12. So you're not working with Fincher.
good for
Go
it.
back to the acting pool.
I do have to switch subjects a little bit, and I have to ask you an individual, which is, how many people know that she was in Eurotrip?
So, a decent number of you.
Yeah, so I mean, you are literally the reason for the song Scotty Doesn't Know.
Well, I'm not.
It's your character.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to ask you, like, what do you remember about making that movie? Because I do love Eurotrip.
Do you? Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
I remember making out with Matt Damon.
Do I answer for me?
His lips are soft and soft.
I went to the Czech. It was back then. It was the Czech Republic. Is it still the Czech Republic? Anyway, we worked in Prague. I had one night shoot with Matt Damon. It was weird. I was tired. I danced all night long. He bit me. It was weird. It was weird.
He bit you.
Have I not told you that?
Was it supposed to bite you?
No.
But he was a character, though.
He was his character.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
Well, it was a soft. It was a soft bite, right?
Kissing bite. Anyway, that was weird, but I got to go traveling, and that's mostly what I remember is my time in Prague, walking around. I took my friend with me. We had a nice time.
I appreciate you indulging. Jumping back into Smallville. So what do you think it is about the characters in the world of Smallville that has kept fans so invested and interested for so many years?
I think we should ask the fans that question. I think it's a little break from reality and all the crap that's going on in the real world. People can shut off and they can just disappear, and there's every character. People could say, "Oh, I'm like Lana Lang a little bit, shy or reserved, trying to find myself." They could say they're a little bit like Tom, who's also trying to find himself and do the right thing, and even Lex. he tries to do the right thing, but he ends up not doing the right thing. But I think everybody can put themselves in the character's shoes, perhaps. What do you guys think?
Listen, the definition of any story you're ever going to read or see or experience outside of yourself is every single story you're ever going to hear has one thing in common. It's always this search for identity.
Yeah.
And on Smallville, what you have is characters who are endeavoring to try to live with their heart in a world that doesn't make sense to them. They're trying to figure out who they are, and they're leading with their heart. And I think that's, over the years, I've realized, I didn't know it at the time, but I think that's why Smallville resonates, because it's characters leading with their hearts.
I also saw this, and I've said this about the show, because I think everybody has a different idea of this, and I think that they're all valid as to why people love it. But I do think there's an element of the thing that you think makes you a freak is actually the thing that makes you powerful and special in the world. And I think growing up, we feel that sort of dissonance. We feel like the weirdness that we are isn't okay. But what if that weirdness is the thing that's beautiful about you, the thing that's magnificent about you? And I was just seeing someone talk about storytellers and artists, and that the thing you have to lean into is the thing that makes you legitimately weird. Not like, oh, that's cute or quirky, but like the weirdest thing about you is the thing that makes you special.
Grace. Yeah. By the way, she's got an awesome comment. Just talk about that for a second. I'd love to hear it. And she has some with her, by the way.
Yes, comic came out, issue 1's out, issue 2 comes out at the end of the month. There's 5 issues, it's exciting. You can talk to me about it at the table. I have some issues.
I already got a signed copy, didn't I?
Michael did a pull quote for it.
I paid it.
Yeah. I'm not the only one. I have to pay people.
I should say that you guys are here, obviously, people can get their pictures taken and autographs, and what time are you guys doing that stuff today? And
All day.
are you here tomorrow as well?
Yes.
All day tomorrow.
Okay, in case anyone wants to do that, so everyone knows.
And selfless plug. I remember.
I got a fart book.
Tonight we're doing Smallville Nights. There's a couple tickets left.
Yes.
Guys, it's a lot of fun. It's Michael and I get up, we do something, and then we get the fans up to do it with us.
It's very interactive, so you guys will have an absolute blast. If you don't have tickets, get tickets. Trust me,
It's
it's
fun.
something you want to do. I'm going to surprise you. But you went. You saw Smallville Nights.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you liked it. Yeah.
Good times.
Kristen, do you like it?
It's really fun. If you haven't been, you should go. If you've been and you love it, you should go.
Yeah. John Glover.
Smallville Nights, everyone. Go.
Who's going? Who's going? Come on! Tonight, baby.
It's fun.
You want to act with us? Let's go.
Up a little bit. Maybe you should make it a little different.
What?
Smallville Nights, just change it slightly.
Oh, we do. We change it now. We have
you
these
do?
things going on.
Oh, they've got new
Oh,
things.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And the rises. Come check it out. Yeah. Come on, join us. Maybe we'll have a surprise tonight.
What is, we're at obviously a Comic-Con, Fan Expo. What is the weirdest thing you've been asked to sign?
Oh my god, I signed someone's arm in Mexico City and then he got it tattooed.
Yep, I've had that.
He came back the next day with the tattoo of my signature.
Yeah. Someone asked me to sign their breast. No. You just shouldn't do that. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. But I've had this one guy, Tom knows this story, this guy waited in line for me one time. And he just came up and he didn't want an autograph or a picture or anything. He just goes, Gene Hackman's the best Lex Luthor. I agree, 100%. Oh, okay. But I found it funny.
Have you signed anything that's a little unusual?
No.
Yeah.
The sign hands on me, and I said no.
I have the same story as Michael. It's the same thing.
Some guy came up and goes, my favorite Superman is
No, the one before that.
breast.
Of course,
Yeah. It's
yes.
a difficult decision, but you choose the right decision of not signing.
It doesn't feel right in the
It
moment.
doesn't feel right, especially when you're married.
Yeah.
You are.
Sure, you know what, let's give Jen a benefit of the doubt. I've had moments, not that I've asked somebody to sign my breast, but when you see someone that you're really excited to see, you get a little verbal diarrhea. Sometimes stuff just comes out and you don't mean to.
Like sign my breast.
But I did squeal when I saw Sam Nugent at the coffee place in the lunchroom.
I get it.
And I was like, oh! don't like that show. From Outlander. She likes Outlander. Sam. Everybody knows who Sam is.
I saw Josh all over.
Anyways, I do think people sometimes just say stuff and then they're like, oh God, I can't take it back. So I'm going to just double down. I'm going to get a tattoo and double down.
One of the things about when you guys were making the show is there was no social media.
Oh, thank God.
I was going to ask, are you happy that there was no social media, or
Yes. Yeah, because we didn't hear people saying, he sucks, he's gonna throw away.
Your eyes are too far apart.
We were just isolated in our own little microcosm, you know? We were just doing what we thought was right, and we didn't have to hear from millions of people, and it was kind of nice. And not, everyone wasn't on their phones all the time. And, there was more of a connection. You just talked to each other, and I do
We
miss
were
that.
anonymous in the world. We didn't have to be us in the world.
Yeah.
There was a protection, a barrier, and that felt really safe. I imagine the writers like that too. They don't have to constantly hear about what people think.
Now there's not.
You guys probably all have it too in your various parts, in your various lives, in your social media. You get constant feedback. Well, there's also the flip side of that. So I'm sure that there's moments that you miss the silence. That you just kind of get a little separation between what people think about things. I just don't look, so that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I just live in denial. I don't know. I just throw things out into the ether and then I
run
close
away.
my phone.
Yeah.
I don't look for it.
I wonder also, you mentioned how there was no phones on the set, Do you think that's one of the reasons why you guys have remained close? Because you formed genuine bonds when you were filming?
I haven't thought about it that way.
I think we got closer after the show. We were all working, we were all it was good relationships, but everybody was working and doing their thing, and when you had time off, you went off and did whatever you did.
I do think that I became friends with you though on set talking, Michael.
Yes.
Yes.
We started working closer together,
in
like
season
we
6,
did
yeah.
Lexness and things like that. We just had a real appreciation for each other and respect, and we just worked really well together. And we never really get to work that much, so I got to know you after, which was awesome. But yeah, Tom.
I agree.
Very verbose answer, thank you. So every episode someone ended up in a hospital. And I'm just curious, did you ever say to the writers, or acknowledge, maybe I should move out of this town?
I definitely tried to pitch that I would slowly have some kind of deficiency, but they didn't find it. Just one episode where I'm just talking to you and just start drooling. Because I got hit so many times. I did like 4 episodes in a row. There was a 2x4, and then I was getting strung up, and then I got choked, and then I got drowned. I was like, she's just shoving it all down.
Questions than Aaron Rodgers. I was like concussed every episode. You were. I mean,
You would have had serious ramifications. Maybe that's where Lana's depression came from.
We joke on the podcast, as soon as someone finds out that what Clark's secret is, it's like, here it comes. You're getting hit on the head somewhere. You're going down, you remember in 15 minutes, you're done.
Right. The next question is actually about concussions. Kristin, fans have calculated that Lana suffered over 30 concussions. If Lana kept a medical bill ledger, who would order the biggest financial settlement? Clark, Lex, or the Smallville School Board?
Lex.
It's Clark.
Yeah.
You ruined everything. Our friends together.
Who would have protected you from all of that?
What wouldn't have needed to be? Wouldn't have existed. You would have come here. Okay.
Wasn't for your
We've been
figure
sitting
off.
a lot. It's coming out.
I wouldn't have lost my hair.
All my fault. You heard this before.
Inadvertently, perhaps.
I didn't send myself there.
Just stay.
By proxy.
I'm going to read this one. I don't think a lot of people remember back in 2001 when Smallville came out. The superhero shows were not the norm. Comic book movies were not popular. It wasn't until 2008 with Iron Man, when that came out, that the movies changed. Smallville helped establish the modern superhero television format. Did it feel groundbreaking when you guys were making it?
Yeah, I went to a party season 1 in LA during the Golden Globes, and it was like one of those like cool Hollywood parties that we all want to go to. And I'm walking by and I see Robert Downey Jr. And he's standing there talking to, what's his name who's directly on her?
John Favreau.
We were talking together. John is like totally talking to him, And I'm walking by, I'm like this. Like, just looking at him. And he turns and somehow sees me and he goes, like this. And John Favreau looked at me like, and Robert came over to me, he goes, dude, I love your show, I watch it with my son. And he started asking me these questions. I felt so cool. So that's my story.
I think that I just believe that Smallville was the beginning to all of it. To really, I mean, we had never seen a show like this on TV. It was like a movie every week, the way it was shot, the special effects, everything just came together. It was lightning in a bottle. And then all these other shows, you know.
Arrowverse.
Well, we would Arrowverse and Flash, and it's all great, but like it started with Smallville, and I think a lot of people realize that. So I'm proud.
Season 1 of Smallville, in the production meetings leading up to shooting, there was a rule that you couldn't reference other television shows when we were talking about what we wanted to accomplish. You could only reference films. And it was a standard that we put on ourselves.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was started season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I give you guys a lot of credit because literally the CW verse, if you will, would not exist without you guys.
Right.
Michael agrees.
Well, it's not a success, and they were like, we know how to do this now. In fact, a lot of the crew members from Smallville started working in the Arrowverse and Flash, these camera operators, DPs, Glenn, JD. So, you know, I think Smallville had a big influence, and I'm very proud of that. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, talk a little, again, I want to touch on the fact that you guys were making like 20 to 23 episodes a season, which, you know, nowadays, there's so many shows that are 6 or 8 or 10 episodes. So, like, talk a little bit about what it was like behind the scenes. You know, you had an ensemble, so not everyone had to work all the time.
Except Tom.
Right. But, like, talk a little bit about what it was like behind the scenes when you were literally working, what was it, like 9 months a year?
10.
10 months a year, 22 episodes. Tom had it the worst. He made a lot of money, but he would, look, I feel like we all could do it because we were young. I couldn't do 22 episodes.
No, I'd be
no
so tired.
freaking way. It is brutal.
The industry has moved on from that.
Yeah.
As well.
So now you do 6 to 8 episodes and then you have a year off.
But it's changing again a little bit. I mean, like I'm on Fox right now,
Right.
and they're pushing to have longer seasons. So they're trying to figure out ways to do longer seasons for their shows. Probably not 20-something, but they do 20-something for a couple of their shows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
A procedural, you can get it with like a CSI or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's serialized. It's really hard.
Yeah. I think like Blue Bloods is filming right now here in Boston, and that's another, you know, they must be doing 20 a year or whatever the number is.
Yeah, I just think that, like, I remember those mornings waking up at 4:30 to get my head shaved and all the makeup, and then they start walking in about 45 minutes later, there's Kristin, or there's Erica, there's, you know, Tom gets there right when we're about to block the scene. I've been there 2 hours, like, hey, dude!
I got so good at my timing.
Oh, dude.
Like, even I think the last few years, I would show up for the blocking.
Yeah, and you do your hair and makeup
And then I do
after.
hair makeup after, because I got down to 10 minutes. I mean, that was on purpose. It was like, you didn't eat much, it's like, oh. Give him a freaking flannel, we're good.
No any different. It was the norm then, right? So you came in and that's just what you did. And I had never done, I don't know what the heck was going on. So you just do it. You just come in and it's time. I would block it in my mind. Like, you know, when you go to the gym and you kind of trick your brain into your workout, you're like, okay, so, and you're feeling tired, you're like, I'm just going to do this number of reps. But then you like, just get to there and then you push yourself further. That's what it felt like doing a season of Smallville. Like, okay, you just have to get to Christmas. Just get to Christmas.
Yeah.
And then after the Christmas break, you'd be like, okay, now it's just a few more months. You know, like you just
That's
play
exactly
these
right.
games in your head to get through it.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
Definitely a marathon.
I think that, like, I mean, if you guys have like a 50, 60 hour week and you have to keep working, you know, by the time you get to your Friday, you're like, Is my output very good? Well, it's done. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's out there. And I think that was the trickiest thing for me. I didn't always do the 22. But the fact that you're wanting to continue to create something that's good, but you're kind of running out of steam, and hey, this isn't going to last forever either. So there's this odd little thing that happens.
Did you do what I did, where I would like look at the script and go, Lex?
Absolutely.
No. Lex. And I go, okay, these scenes will probably be together. That's one day. And so I'd get excited sometimes when I didn't have to work a lot. Okay, let's shut out in a couple days.
But Michael stayed in Los Angeles. I mean, apart from the first season or so, but you were going back and forth. I lived in Vancouver, so I didn't have to plan it the way that you planned it in your head, because you were planning flights.
Even if you work one day, it's a 4-day excursion for you. Yeah. Because you got to fly up the night before and do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah. So it's, I mean, for us.
Yeah.
No, it was great. But like that's how you kind of get through it. You kind of just go, you do the work, but you're like, some days you're like, I hope I'm not heavy in this episode.
But yeah, let's look at the other side. Actors nowadays do not often get these opportunities to do 20-something episodes a season on a show that goes on for years. We are so lucky.
Oh, I would do it if I was young again.
lucky.
If I was young. Oh yeah.
The way I describe it to people is that it's still a job, it's just a cool job.
Yes.
It's cool, but
It records everything you've done for the rest of your life as well.
and here's the thing. Everybody who wants to visit us on set, right? They're like, yeah, we want to, and then all of a sudden they're like, why are you still shooting this scene 5 hours later? And his parents came once and they're like, we're going to go to Vancouver Island for a month. They were supposed to be visiting.
They were going to visit me for a month. They came to set for one day, and they were like, nope. So, because set can be boring very quickly
Yeah, it's not
if you're not in it, if you're not actually working. You get your snacks, you watch the actors do the same thing over and over and over. You don't quite understand why, and then you're ready to go home.
Yeah.
I definitely want to open it up to fan questions.
Yeah.
Fans.
Behind the mic.
Let's go.
On a Smallville animated series or movie, which I don't know if you guys want to do a live action reunion, but what do you know about that? And you can tell us.
Well,
that's actually factual.
Quickly, Tom and I have been, creating this animated series, and we got Alan Miles involved, but it's not the right time. There will be a right time for it, I believe, so that's on hold. And live action is just kind of hearsay. It's like, I haven't really heard much of it, but we laugh about it and say, oh, they came to us and said, hey, would you guys do something? I'm like, if it was right, maybe it'd be fun. But, no one's come to us.
The cool part is, in my mind, it's going to be animated. The cool thing is we've talked to the cast, and everyone's sort of like really excited about voicing their own characters. And I think that's going to give it this special edge. Like, Kristin will be Lana, Eric will be Lois, Michael will be Lionel. I think that's, to me, is what makes it cool. We honestly need Warner Brothers to give us a green light. So.
Yes. Thank you. Next question.
Hi, I was just wondering what each of your favorite plot lines were from the show.
Assuming we had one. I mean, the Clark and Lex stuff stands out as far as an arc that I think without that, the show doesn't work.
It is the show.
Yeah.
I know it's not a preferred storyline, but as an actor, my Lex Lana storyline was the most interesting for me.
What? It was different. It was dark. It was mature. Well, your storyline.
I mean, I had a good storyline. I don't know.
Great.
I liked season 8 the best. Because we introduced the Daily Planet, and I felt like, okay, now I get to step into a little bit of the mythology people know, so that was a fun challenge.
I love that episode when you guys are on like the lie detectors.
Yeah.
You guys were so good.
There was a lot of rom-com in that.
It was. That was good. Next question.
Hey Tom, do you know about the edits on Instagram? There's like edits of you all over Instagram.
I've been told.
They're awesome.
Thank you.
You're mod.
Yeah?
Can you actually explain this to me? Because I actually don't know what this is.
I bet he can.
Yeah, there's edits of him. Just Kristin, you have some too. Like you have your own edits, but it's mostly Tom.
Mostly Tom. It's the
Tom
look
has edits
massive.
of him.
Tom in his
like,
20s.
him from different, like especially with the red kryptonite ring you put on, and you're on a motorcycle and stuff, there's just shots and funny captions. It's like all this, some stuff.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
But like, it's like really funny. It's awesome.
Kidding.
TikTok,
That's cool. I'll check it out.
You're huge. You get like hundreds of thousands of likes, like 1 million likes.
I should
The
start
young
actually
people
paying.
love the young people. It's the young people.
They love the
A lot of
20
people make
version.
money off you too. You should probably get on.
You know what I would love? I would love if they cut in the 10 seasons like a 2-hour movie.
A challenge, though.
Like, make a movie of the whole series, like a 2-hour movie,
Wow.
and just make it work somehow. I bet you could do it. I bet it would be dope. Cut out a lot of the bullshit.
Without AI.
Without AI.
I challenge you. I bet it would become, that would be amazing.
There's somebody out there hopefully will do it. I mean, that's a
Laughing at it. Watching the
Can it be longer than 2 hours, or it has to be 2 hours?
It has to be 2.5. I mean, I think it's since it's a whole
It could be
series.
like Smallville.
It could even be a 3-hour movie of the entire series, and so you get
I
everything.
don't want a Christopher Nolan length movie.
I don't like long movies, but this as a series, it could be fun to watch. Maybe try to bring it down to 2 hours. Like anybody's going to do that.
Anybody want to do it? Who wants to watch it?
I would watch it.
No, we don't want to do it. There's somebody out there who will do it.
Yeah, because you have a relationship. He comes here, and then he's in love with Lana, and then then this stuff with me and
Yeah.
Lana.
I actually-
he comes in, and
Next question.
Someone should cut this, and then you guys can premiere it at Smallville Nights.
well, that would be a long freaking night. But that's Christopher Nolan.
We can premiere it at like Smallville Con in Nashville.
Or
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's a good idea.
And by the way, we're working on Cancun for next year too.
And whoever makes
Another
it,
Smallville
we give them free tickets for the weekend to come see us with autographs and everything. Whoever makes it, you'll get the invite. That would be cool. I want to see the next question.
When I'm watching, I love watching the episodes from Lex's point of view and how much Clark just gaslights him most of the time. So, what was it like, Michael, approaching it from that perspective, and did you ever feel like the only rational person when all of this insane stuff was happening?
I mean, imagine you're friends with someone and you're like, wow, you lied to me. He keeps lying. Oh, there he is. He just shows up at my house.
I thought you were friends with a 15-year-old, 30.
I was 24. He was 16. Still weird.
Well, there's a moment on Freeman episode where you actually witness Clark stopping the car. The car hits Clark.
Yeah.
And that look in your eye of
That's
like,
got to be in the movie.
it's like, validates that you knew something all along. There it is. And then I think you get hit in the head and you forget.
Holy shit. So.
Are you trying to say that he knew and accepted it anyway, so your line's okay?
Clark didn't really lie. He just didn't answer questions.
There is a version of this where Clark is the bad guy through the whole thing.
Right there. Is there my car hits you 100 miles an hour? You're delusional, Lex. Gas light. Turn on your gas light. All right, next question.
Thank you.
Hi, I was just wondering, out of all the relationships, Lex, Clark and Lex, and Lois and Clark, what's your favorite relationship?
I love them together. I loved Lana and Clark together for a while. I loved our relationship.
I love them all, even the guest stars. I was so appreciative that like actors would come and be on our show. I would always be like, thank you, and they'd be like, I'm like, no, really, thank you. I'm gonna suck all the energy out of you because I need it.
Thank you for being here. Sam Whitmore just came on Talkville. Brian Austin Green's coming on Talkville. Justin Hartley's coming on Talkville. So we were lucky. We were lucky. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question.
Yeah, can I ask sorry. Can I ask a non-Smallville question?
Depends.
Depends.
Well, I just want to ask about Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, I love that show.
What was
The
it?
Flash, for God's sakes.
What was it like when you switched bodies with Lex Luthor? What was it like to play that?
It was awesome. I worked with Clancy Brown. He was Lex Luthor, and I was the Flash, and we switched bodies, and we got to. He had to hear how I did the role. I heard how he did the role. It was a blast.
That's cool.
The Flash, Justice League. That was a great underrated series that sure lasted more than 3 years.
I just want to say that the four of you, your interpretations of the characters is still, to this day, my favorite interpretations. I just want to say that.
Thank you.
My question is actually for you, Michael. What was the inspiration behind your podcast, Inside of You? I know it kind of started right prior to COVID. If COVID never happened, would you still done your talk show or what?
Yeah, you know, I started doing it because somebody just goes, "Hey, you got a good voice. You should do a podcast." And I go, "Ah."
You got a good voice for radio.
Yeah.
Good voice for radio.
And then he goes, "Well, you can make some money." And I'm like, "What? All right." And then I did it. And I was like, show wasn't doing that well. I didn't exactly know what I was doing. And then I started being a little vulnerable and talking about life and depression and loss and anxiety and being just real and being me. And then the guests started opening up and it became a different show. It was like not just talking to celebrities, but seeing that everybody can relate to these things and we're all alike in so many ways. And so it became a kind of a beautiful thing. It was therapy for me, maybe therapy for them and listeners, and it just kept going. So some great guests like Alan Richardson talks about being bipolar and how he almost killed himself, and it's so intense, but there's some really great episodes. Tom's been on a lot, Kristin, Eric.
Well, and you're good at it. Like, you're actually interested in the people you're talking to, which is cool. You're not just, trying to get through it.
Dude, what?
I listen to it.
Yeah, he listens to it. Anybody else? Nobody? All right. Inside you, Michael Rosenbaum. Get on it. Get on it. You guys.
Any questions? Hope we continue the show.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Okay. Hi, Erica. This is for you.
Oh, okay.
I believe that each one of you is the best incarnation of the character, but my favorite is Lois, and you are the best Lois. You're the best Lois. Bar none. I believe that Smallville actually shows why Superman falls for Lois, clearly. I think the other incarnations don't really. She was kind of manipulative, throwing herself in the falls, and Superman, and I want to know why you think that Clark fell for Lois.
Tricky. That's a hard question.
I think Clark fell for Lois because of her honesty.
And hot.
Doesn't hurt.
Smart, funny, hot.
Yeah. But she's honest. She was herself. I think that for me, where I tapped into that relationship. I mean, I always thought that our relationship was much like Bruce Willis and I forget her name from Moonlighting. Like that band.
Simple Shepherd.
Yeah, I always, from day one, I thought that's what it, and I think we fell into that really well. But
you think?
I think Clark liked watching Lois be Lois. I think that's what we fell in love with.
You know what I find funny? Every time you talk about Moonlighting, Clark would be Maddie, and Lois would be David.
That's actually funny. I didn't think about that.
What do you think?
I'm not sure. I suppose, the writers did a very good job of creating somebody that made him laugh and was just slightly different than the other people in his life. And so I believe part of Lois's charm was her infallibility. And yet she kept trying harder and harder to do the right thing. And she would, perhaps there's something Clark admired about her because she would go into the same fights as him but have no powers. Other than just brass, right? So, I don't know.
But you know what?
A whole soup of stuff.
I think, honestly, now watching as a viewer, it's sort of like I'm watching Smallville and then you come in and it just elevates the show.
Yeah, it changes.
You elevated the show. Your energy, your charisma, your beauty, all that combined. I remember Jerry Bruckheimer, I played in his hockey league like every week, and I remember him coming up to me going, "Who's the Lois Lane on your show?" I go, "Eric Durance."
God, I wish you would have called me.
No, he goes, "She's really terrific. She's really terrific." And I was like, so, she was terrific.
Next question.
So I technically have two, one for Tom. Did you always know that the series were gonna end with you putting on a suit?
Not necessarily. I mean, I had a good idea that there would be a moment of it, but I helped rewrite the finale because originally they had Clark putting on the suit at the beginning of the episode. And I was just like, no. Technically, I don't have to put the suit on at all. And so there were some discussions. What I really like the idea is that what happens at the end of the episode is Clark puts on the suit and he goes out there, but we can't go with him, but we know he's out there fighting the good fight. And I actually stole that from a show called 24 that I watch a lot, because they did that with Jack Bauer as well. So I kind of stole that idea. And so there was a lot of talk months ahead of time in order to get us to that place.
Awesome. One of the things I really like about you is your integrity and your moxie. Tom was so determined not to wear that suit that even in the shot where you see Lois and he's flying into the plane and she's like, "That's not Tom." He wouldn't even wear it then. And I thought, you know what? He sticks by what he says he's going to do or not do. So.
I actually think that it...
you gotta have your boundaries, right? We're just talking about that.
Boundaries.
I was actually going to say that I do think that it would have been the wrong decision to have the episode start with him wearing the suit, and it absolutely should be at the ending of the show.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Next question.
The second question I have is...
Whoa. All right, make it quick.
It was just, is there any favorite prop that you guys took home with you?
Yeah. I think either Lex's long trench coat or Zod's, I can't remember. And then I took a ship key, I took the actual little ship, I put the thing that Lex gets into a safe.
Was there anything you didn't take?
Jackets, jumpsuits, the art, the weird doll in Lex's office, I took that. Yeah, tons of shit.
I didn't take anything.
I just took teeth.
Teeth. Oh yeah.
My teeth.
From Thursday.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Thursday.
Still have them? Still has them.
Somewhere on.
I should say that we're running out of time, so this might be the last one or two questions.
Rapid fire.
All right.
Quickly.
When you were all given the opportunity to come into this world, play these characters that have existed in multiple iterations in different media, what was the balance between the pressure to follow suit with certain parts of the character and you being able to kind of make your own mark on each of them?
I didn't feel any pressure, believe it or not, because I felt like we were doing our own thing. The pressure for me was the day-to-day grind of it, but I didn't feel like I was comparing myself to anything else.
Tom, did you even feel the weight of being number one? Like, did you feel that? Because I'm curious, because it was your first, you hadn't done that much.
I think I was too new to even know that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was toward the end where I realized, like, I never felt like I had to set a tone. I just think that innately I grew into something that set a tone. Or had,
were the tone.
I think I was the tone, maybe.
I think, the pressure, I speak for myself, but maybe it relates to some of you, maybe. I think the pressure is pressure we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
You always strive to be the best, to make people happy, to make, to do great jobs. So you put so much pressure on yourself, and I know you do that. And it's, that's what's, debilitating.
Well, I know I did that to myself on Smallville, and then when I got on Lucifer, and Tom Ellis is such a great, wonderful actor, and I get on set, and he's like happy, and he's like talking to people, and he's dancing from here, and he's dancing from there, and I'm like, you can do that? You can have fun? And he's just, he had no pressure on himself, and it kind of woke me up years later seeing that, because I was always so blind-eary and whatever.
Are you guys twins? You're not twins? You look exactly alike, you're wearing the same stuff.
You sisters?
Well, obviously. Who's older? By how long? A year?
I wish they're backlit. It's hard to see. But yes, you guys look similar, especially because you're wearing the same outfit, similar outfit. Sorry, we're wasting time.
So, one more question. I'm saying one last question.
Last question.
That's a lot of pressure.
So you're putting it on yourself.
Yeah, there actually literally is no pressure.
No pressure.
The later seasons, you guys started introducing other heroes into the show with like Impulse. Were there any other superheroes that you guys wanted to get introduced?
Batman. Strange. We would love that. If you went to prep school with me, that would be cool.
That actually would have been badass.
Badass, dude.
Anyone that you wanted to be on? Never crossed your mind.
I'm going to end there and just say, remember that if you would like to meet them, they are signing autographs and taking pictures.
And Smallville Nights is fun.
Smallville Nights. Give it up for yourselves! We love you guys. It's been so much fun. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir.